Here we are. Here we are at Hardknocks 8 in Onehunga, South Auckland, New Zealand. It's the 28th of September and we are ready to rumble. Joined with you tonight from GladraP, it's Pro Heavyweight Mike Douglas and myself Isaac Savage. Mike, great to have you on board tonight, mate.
Oh, Isaac, this night's a pleasure to be here with GladraP TV and apparently they're calling out we've got a corporate heavyweight belt tonight, mate. This is particular interest to me. You just can't help but love a heavyweight belt. The heavyweights, what they perform, there's always entertainment, and I think the crowd is quite looking forward to this bout.
I can't have said it better myself, and I'm looking forward to some heavyweight action. In the blue corner, we've got Patti from Humble Pie. Their saying is, humble, always ready to rumble, against Clement, Red Eye, Crummer. This is going to be an absolute banger. Both these boys are coming in to fight. Both have got bragging rights on the line. One guy from the hood out east and the other guy out of South Auckland. This is going to be an absolute brawl.
Mate, blue corner up there, as you said to me, was Patti. He's looking in great shape for this bout. I just, looking at appearances don't mean anything, but looking at him, he looks in great shape. And in our red corner, our boy there, let's just see what these guys can bang out and give us a great fight tonight.
Red trunks with white trim, weighing in at 98.9 kgs. Give it up for Moli Patu.
So we've had a bit of a name change there. Moli Patu there in the red.
Moli Patu in the red corner.
It's been a last minute change, but we can roll with that. No problem at all. Here we are for round one.
Molly's got a slight height increase. I'd say he's probably got the reach on blue corner. Blue corner looks in great shape for this fight.
Absolutely shredded there from Humble Pie. Patti there in the blue against Molly here in the red. Like we talked about earlier, heavyweights, they come into bang. Is this going to go to 3 rounds, Mike?
At this stage, it's hard to tell, but you never know in the heavyweight division, even at the corporate level. But these boys, as the crowd back knows, have got 16-ounce gloves on. So, but mate, for a corporate fight night tonight, wow, this is great. Although we actually have got the professionals at the very last bout, but these corporate guys have just been entertaining for all of us.
Patti there looking like he's been definitely watching what he's been eating, hitting those weights, looking absolutely shredded. But doesn't just because you got muscles doesn't mean you're going to win the fight, does it, Mike?
No, it doesn't. Hopefully, as Mr. Jake the Mustwood used to say, he hasn't done. We haven't lacked on speed work tonight.
And look, it's always interesting to see, a muscled-up fighter against all sorts of body shapes. But look at some of the guys out there. Look at Tyson Fury. Look at Brown Butterbean.
Yeah, mate. And these guys, they'll surprise you. I think Molly's got maybe a bit more composure on him. I'm looking at Patti and it just on the footwork maybe, because he seems to be getting off balance a bit when Molly was rushing him earlier on in this first round.
You can sort of see Patti too. He's got a sort of peekaboo, crouch and wait, kind of come forward. Mike Tyson, Molly trying to use his reach to get away from those power shots and jab away.
The future Mike Tyson of the corporate industry in New Zealand.
Look the way he holds his guard. He's just ready to pounce. Molly trying to keep away from that danger.
I'd like to see Molly's going towards more a Philadelphia style. He's got that, leaving with the left hand and the right hand up. If I was him, I'd like to see his hands a bit more composed in the standard English traditional style of boxing.
Being a heavyweight yourself too, what would you say to those fighting the peekaboo style of Patti? Do you just jab away, keep away from that danger? Well,
the peekaboo style works, but you got to get under the punches of the taller guy and work to the body. See, I'm quite tall myself, and those guys, you've got to get under the jab of that tall guy.
We're seeing Molly try and slightly do that in the round. What a good round! It was quite entertaining to watch. It's always good to watch two styles match up, right, Mike?
Oh, mate, it's awesome to see those styles match up quite well. So what's your take on this, Isaac? You enjoying tonight?
I'm loving it so far, and some of the fights, I'm glad I'm not trying to judge myself, because even the first fight we got tricked. We knew it was an exhibition, and then we waited for the decision. So this one's going to be an actual decision at the end of this bout. So we look forward to actual end result winner if it goes the distance. Patti there in the blue, Molly in the red. We're seeing Moli now starting to close that distance, use that reach, uppercuts, jabs, coming forward, just throwing hooks.
I'd like to see these boys more with their chin downs. Just just come on, tuck your chins down a little bit more when they're through these bouts. And but hey, I think there's a great work rate for these corporates.
Yeah, look, some of these guys have only had a couple of fights. They're getting in there and they show some great technique, great composure and finesse that guys take a few more fights to get to. But what they certainly don't lack is aggression tonight.
Mate, old Humble Pie, I can see that the facial expressions coming off him. It's great. It's great to see. I'm sure.
And always ready to rumble, as they say.
Humble and always ready to rumble. Is he ready to rumble in the jungle tonight?
Well, look, what we were talking about earlier, some of these guys that are a bit heavier do gas out a bit earlier. I'm not seeing too many signs of that yet, but the work rate is slightly slowing down. Just as I say that, another combo was thrown.
I'm curious to see how this third round goes on the fitness, because to be honest with you, I can see this fight coming down purely to who was the fitter man of the night winning tonight.
Big shots there from Pati there in the blue, but Moli seems to take it all on the chin, in the stride. He's not getting really too rocked or phased by the power there of Pati.
No, he's not there,
and you can see a bit of blood too coming out of the nose there of Pati. So Moli's shots must be actually effective and starting to land home.
Molly's got that jab that's coming out, and he's just quite taking on it. Just like to see a little bit more sting coming off his fight. Oh, there we go.
Big shots there from both boys. Pati looking there more aggressive too, but Moli standing his ground.
Oh, mate, I just look at Humble Pie and I'd be scared to fight him myself, looking at the aggression on their face.
Just as you said that, though, Moli's coming in with a few of his own.
Come on, boys, don't stand back. Let's get into it, boys. And well, round two.
Another great round. We've got one more to go. This is the thing with these heavyweight fighters. It's a bit more exciting because one shot is the kill shot. It can end anyone's night.
Yeah, I can see that. If I was thinking of a kill shot tonight, it'll be purely probably one of these bands going down, maybe lagging on fitness. But these guys, if they sit down on their punches more, I think they could seriously hurt one another, to be fair, even with 16-ounce gloves.
Moli's putting the scores on doors, but Pati's got the power to end his night. What are we going to see in round three? Are we going to see Moli, keep racking up, scores on doors, or are we going to see Pati come through with the power and put him to sleep?
I think both of these boys are tired, and they're probably looking forward to a nice cold beer at the end of the night after this round.
You could be right on that, and that this couldn't come soon enough. It's only 2 minutes, but 2 minutes, believe you me, feels like a damn long time inside that ring.
I'd like to have a beer with these gentlemen myself too, to be honest.
They'll probably like to join you for that afterwards, but they've got to survive this next 2 minutes, and either someone's going to go down or they're going to go the distance.
No, personally, I don't want to say and get the commentators cursed, but I can see this fight going the distance.
And it's from what we're seeing tonight, that wouldn't be a bad thing because both these guys are putting on a show. You see Pati there now starting to breathe a bit heavier, blood starting to trickle more from that nose. But he comes forward. Just as I said that, did he hear me?
Both of these guys have got a, this is a great learning thing, and that's a great thing about corporates for these guys because, a lot of the corporates we've seen tonight, they could progress into an amateur career. It'd be good. It's a good stepping stone for them into an amateur career, which is obviously lighter gloves again and take a step. Oh, mate, look at the action. Here we go.
Pati, an absolute lunatic.
Jesus, Pati. Where's it coming from, boy? You're working great there, mate. Great to see.
Breathing very, very heavy now. Moli wanting to stay away from that dangerous power.
Right now, Moli needs to get that jab working. Yes, he stays. Just as I said it, he sticks that jab out. Come on, Moli. You got to get that jab out. Both of you boys need to work.
Look at the blood streaming down the face of Pati. Moli's shots obviously starting to take effect, but Pati coming forward, running at him.
Mate, great for the crowd. Listen to the crowd in the background.
Pati just manhandled.
Wow.
Shot there on Moli.
Moli's standing. I wouldn't be surprised if refs
20 seconds to go, Mike.
Oh, mate, this is great.
This is crazy.
These boys are giving it all. Whatever's left in the tank is coming out tonight on this fight, and the crowd are loving it. Come on, boys, let's get in there.
They're holding their hands out.
Come on, guys. Last 10 seconds. Impress the judges.
Pati punched out. Coming forward.
Mate, what an excellent fight, but entertainment there.
That was quite humorous too. That both holding their hands on the hips, almost like Ray Seff and Mark Hunt. You know, throwing down, no shots ever putting each man down. What a fight! I want to see this go another round.
Oh, mate, it would have been great to see it go another round, but I don't know if these boys wanted to go another round themselves, to be perfectly honest.
We want it, but today.
Interesting one for the judges to score, I think, to be fair.
And we're not. I'd love to know what they're thinking. You know, I often say this at some of the cards. Sometimes the judges have an easy job. They're just sitting back, and it's easy to judge and score. But tonight, they've got their work cut out for them.
Mate, they have got their work cut out for them tonight, and Jesus, this fight was close. I'm not going to say who I'm favouring for because, you know, once again, you get the commentator's curse.
For those watching back home, though, you know, we saw the power that was from Pati there in the blue. He was definitely landing, but Moli, you know, he obviously was landing his own shots too, and he's using boxing effectively. So it's going to be interesting to see what the judges favoured from where they were sitting as well.
Like watching Moli's jab was quite good. I think Pati had a bigger work rate.
Ladies and gentlemen, another fantastic round of applause, please, for these two fighters. What do you say? After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision where we find a unanimous decision winner. Your winner fighting out of the red corner, Moli Patu!
There you have it. I knew you were going to try call that. It's probably on the tip of your tongue.
Mate,
what a result. Are you impressed, and are you in favour of that decision?
I think the fight was probably a bit more closer than you think, but I'm happy for both of these boys. And as I say, blue corner, walk away, hold your chin up high. I love your facial expressions through the fight, mate. It was great to watch.
They were
very good
to
entertainment.
Scare anybody out the ring. How did Moli keep going in that fight with those faces from Pati?
Oh, Moli, look at him. Oh, you know, you walk in there, you wouldn't want to look at Pati walking up the street. I would walk the other way, to be honest.
Congratulations to both fighters. I mean, what a fight. Once again, what a jam-packed start to the night. Only fight number 3.